Hey humanity, what's going on? I don't know that I'm gonna stay too long, but I do want to come on and tell you guys that I have been channeling so much from the divine. My name is Melissa. I'm a clear channel. A clear channel is someone that can channel many things, channel other people, channel almost, I would assume, a lot of things, whatever your spirit guides allow you to channel ethically, and well, for me anyway. So that in many ways makes me a medium, and all that good stuff. I do past life regressions. All the links are in the bio. And for all of you guys who are here, you follow me, you know me. And if you're interested in anything, you know what's up. You know what's good today. Honestly, I wanted to come on and talk about like the frequencies and energies that I've been understanding that's been coming my way about a really big change. They're trying. I'm getting a channeling through right now. Like there's going to be a lot of galactic change and starships and things that are going to be happening in the future, in the near future. So humanity, be very aware of this. Your medias will not necessarily come through with that today, but it is to come in fruition. They're saying as we speak in this at this time, in this moment. There are great changes for humanity, is what I'm understanding. That has been the channeling for me. I've been channeling every single day, 2-3 times a day. I'm meditating. I'm working. I'm doing the hydration. As you guys know, I'm busy, and my hydration, I don't care, I'm not going to lie, is that coffee. So I do make it up with that hydration. I do drink lots of water at night. During the day, I need that coffee. It keeps me happy, period. It isn't even a stimulant. It doesn't even keep me going. It's just because. I think it's just because. Sorry, I digress. I digress. So anyway, there is going to be a shift in consciousness, a shift in awareness, a shift in understanding for humanity. I myself am going through a big shift in energy and awareness and so on. So, there's a lot of work ahead of me, a lot of work ahead of me, period. I've been understanding, I'm getting the jokes on humanity. There was so much more that we should have known by now. And taking the chance to step into our power to get to know. But in many ways, it isn't our fault. I feel like I'm speaking to the spirit to tell them it isn't our fault to know this at this time. Many of us are not privy to the knowledge of understanding that we're getting now. So it isn't our fault at this time not to know our greatness. But to rediscover who we are today is what makes us great. That's why my whole thing is the glory in imperfection. Imperfection is glory, because without imperfection, you can't grow, you can't learn and know who you are. So my channelings have been very personal, and like in the past, I'm not gonna, get into detail about my journey, and no one should ever get too much into detail about their journey. But my understanding is like, we're supposed to be manifesting on an 11th dimensional level. We're supposed to be manifesting like as gods. And it isn't blasphemous to say we're gods. Like if you read any text, the Bible, I'm going to speak in terms of the Bible because I'm Christian. I was raised Christian. I'm not a religious person, I would say. I'm more a spiritual person. But if you're a child of God, that makes you a god, because you're from your parents is a god. You house the temple of God, that makes you God. Like there's so many things that straight up, if you use a little common sense, it says that you're God, and it is not blasphemous to say so. But then there's so many contradictions within the very text that you read, and a lot of things have been omitted, changed, and so on and so forth. I'm not here to to talk against anything because I'm not. There's so much more to the text itself. You'd have to like sit down, break it down. It's a whole thing in itself. Someone should go do that. Someone should go do that. Fix it. Tell humanity the truth. That they're powerful. Well, there are many different gospels. There's the Gospel of Thomas. There's the Gnostic texts. The Gnostic texts tend to refer to mystical Christianity. Then you have the Sufi, which is like the mystical side of Muslim. And then you have the Kabbalah, which is the mystical side of Judaism. There's so many. I think you have the Buddhist text, the Hindu. I mean, if we sat here, we'd go on forever about different translations all around the world about how great you are, how great humanity is, and the potential that is humanity is greater than we know today. And we should know this. We should know that we're great. We're greater than we know. What else? I'm trying to think. What else today? I'm so itchy. Let's see. The shift in awareness is to understand yourself greater than your physical form. Like when I'm telling people we don't exist, it's a perspective and expansion of your consciousness. It's to understand that these two eyes and even the third eye is still a limit. The third eye is the chakra. It's still a perspective of a physical existence. So your existence expands greater than your physical form. So greater than the astral realm. And there's many different layers in the astral realm. There's lower astral, mid, and higher. Then you have the mental planes, right? And then from my understanding, even that's still a limitation. You expand greater than that. Consciousness can be also broken down as well. So when we're talking about astral, we're still talking about the body, the planes. So we are in a physical plane. So we have a physical body. There's the etherical plane, which we have an etherical body. Then you have the astral plane, which is closer to the etherical plane. You have the astral plane, the lower astral, you have an astral body there, different layers of body within the astral plane. And then you have a mental plane where once you start getting into the mental plane, it starts to glow and glow. So the astral realm is all about light anyhow. And the higher in frequency you go, the brighter, and the existence is very different. The law of existence is very different than the physical plane. So that's for sure. That's something I've been learning and understanding. The light body method is something that we're going to definitely continue going into today. The book study is on hold right now, but we're going to still continue that as well. That's going to come through very soon. I have a lot going on back here, so that's on hold for now. But the whole part of Ascension is expansion of awareness beyond the third eye. Beyond the third eye. Beyond the third eye. To know yourself greater than the light body. That's what I understand. Greater than the light body. There's the rainbow body. There's the diamond body. There's the light body. There's many, many different bodies. And then you have to understand yourself greater than a body. And we use that lightly. Of course, different energy bodies. You have to understand yourself as a consciousness, because when you don't exist in a form, no matter the form, when you don't exist as a form, you essentially are consciousness. And then within that, consciousness itself can be broken down into different layers as well. Consciousness is also depending on the age of the awareness, how long the awareness has been in existence, because that's all it is at the end of the day. Not to get stuck into the physical realm after you have left this body. After you've left this body, you do not want to be here anymore. The lesson is done. You move on and you continue. You tap in, find out, why are you here? Why do you exist here today as a physical being? Why did you reincarnate in this mess at this time, at this point? Find out why. Why are you physical? Why are you in a physical form? And if you're watching this and you understand me and what it is I'm saying, then you're here to do great things for sure. You know what I mean? Check out my YouTube video. Links are in the bio. I have a playlist of the book study. The book study is to continue. Some things are on hold right now. I still coming on to come and talk to you guys because I still want to let you guys be aware that the ascension is already here. So ascension is the expansion of awareness. It's to bring forth a level of magic greater than what we've been told to be possible for humanity. Understanding your connection with Mother Earth, the celestials, the stars. Understanding that money is an illusion. You have to understand that everything is such an illusion. Nothing exists. Even money is an illusion. It's to understand that we manifest ourselves here. That's how great the consciousness is. Greater than any body, astral or etherical or mental. We are simply consciousness, and consciousness creates its own soul, its own vessel, its own challenges. And depending on how old the soul is the greatness. Usually based on but they're saying the potential of any soul is based on its own efforts. How far are you willing to go today? Even as a young soul. There's opportunity for every and anyone who's willing to go beyond their existence to understand themselves in a physical perspective and greater, and understand you exist multidimensionally. So my understanding is literally our existence is flawed. That we are able to manifest $1 million in our faces. If we understood that it is an illusion. If we understood everything is an illusion, we would never get sick because we would manifest health. There would be no need for doctors. There would be no need for this false pharmaceuticals and health and stuff like that. We don't need any of that. The education system is playing games with the children because if they're not teaching them the very vital skills in terms of health and wellness, and money is an illusion. If money is an illusion, and if you knew how to manifest your own wealth, it wouldn't be a matter of currency or barter. It'd be simply because I am the universe. So therefore I manifest whatever it is I need because it is today. And I would never get sick. There's many books written by Dolores Cannon, and that speak of how humanity is basically its own God, what's the name? I can't think of it. Basically, we can sustain ourselves. Basically, so we need to know ourselves greater than what we've been told today. And so it is. We need to know that. And it's easier said than done. You know, I'm going to come on here and say, oh my God, I know it all. And I'm working on it myself. And the process is to continue. And the greatness that is me and the greatness that is you is going to flourish. We're going to know ourselves greater than we know ourselves today. Because we are great. Anyway, humanity is a work in progress. We are a work in progress for sure. We have a long way to go. And so it is today. Know that everything is an illusion. That's what that means. Nothing exists. Matter does not matter. matter does not matter, because we exist beyond any matter. Any matter. That's why, those who knows how to manipulate energy with their hands, you can manipulate your own manifestations, your own health, your own living. So that's the journey. That's what ascension means. To understand that you can create anything out of thin air. Even though it sounds crazy today, watch. There are those that are doing what they need to do to bring that into fruition for humanity. So that concept won't be foreign or mystical or crazy or an occult or a witch or this and the other thing. No, it's everybody can do this. Do you meditate? Do you pray? Do you hydrate? Do you know yourself greater than the physical form? Know thyself, humanity. Much love to you all today and greatness. See you soon. Namaste.